Hello there, Pisces. How's it going? It's time for your reading. My name is Kelly. I'll be doing the read. And let's get right into it. Sorry I missed you guys yesterday. I had some business I had to take care of. So, anyway, let's see what's going on today. Arcana. Huh. Barcana means birth, Pisces, okay? But it's in reverse, and it usually means like some sort of a new beginning or something. But in this case, this is some sort of a delay, all right? This is some sort of a delay. This has something to do with the family for some of you. Barcana is one of them family runes. You know what I mean? I really kind of feel strong about this for some. There could be some family problems or something tied up. Let's see what else. Wow. Canaz. It's not in reverse either, Pisces. This is some sort of light. Okay, this is light. So some light is being shed on something, and it's very positive light, whatever this light is. It's very positive. It's in the upright, and it means victory, and mainly it's talking about light, you know? Light and victory, some sort of a breakthrough after something hard. What else? Isa. Huh. So I like Isa, Pisces, but things may be moving slow. Like I say, this is some sort of a delay of something, but some sort of light is coming to that. Also, you know, Pisces, Isa eventually does melt, and it's usually always a precursor to victory. So, and with it sitting here next to a victory rune, which is Canaz here, and you know, in the upright, it's looking really good. The only hang up here is this Barcana. What's going on with Pisces? Gabo is a blessing or a gift or two people coming together. But it's in the advice, and so this is really actually very, very positive, because the advice of Gabo is to be very grateful for whatever blessing this is. See, this is a victory of some kind. This is a victory of some kind. It's also some sort of light. And so, what else? Othala. Othala is Pisces energy. But this isn't us, though. This is somebody. I mean, this could be us. This could be us, but I doubt it. This is probably somebody in the family over here, because remember I said family issues over here with Barcana? Othala is talking about something with the family, okay? Yeah, the meaning of Othala is inheritance. When it's in reverse, it could be some sort of, some sort of problem with the family for sure. Somebody in the family could be unhappy. and tying things up and making things slow as well. And I kind of feel like, you know, that this could be you too. This could be us too here, just in the short term with Barkana over here. It's clearly in our energy. Let's see what else is going on. Digaz. Wow. So Digaz is a usually a very good rune, you know. Whoever this is Pisces energy as well. Yeah, a lot of Pisces energy. Maybe you're dealing with another Pisces. Huh. Digaz talks about this is light. This is some sort of light, and this is also some sort of transformation. Therasis. So this person could come across as whoever you're dealing with. They could be defensive and come off rash or something like that. Or distant. Let's get more. Isa. And then again, now see, Isa is ice. It eventually melts. But right now, this person's feeling kind of stuck or frozen or something. Yeah. This person definitely has moments of clarity. They do. And, you know, they may be going through some sort of a transition or some sort of an awakening. Yeah. But their behavior may appear unpredictable or intense, especially when it's sitting here next to Therasis. See Therasis right here? Yeah. And, you know, they could be defensive or, you know, confrontational type of, you know, guarded. You know what I mean? Guarded type of, you know? Yeah. This person's really going through some sort of challenges right now that require strength and discernment. So, but with Isa here, you know, they could be really silent, you know, and be, you know, withdrawn. This person isn't ready to act or move forward whatsoever. And I feel like for a lot of people, this is talking about ego. You know, this is their ego. They have a really, whoever this is, I feel has a really deep ego. Yeah. Or they're afraid of something. But eventually, like I said, Isa ice always melts. So right now it ain't moving nowhere. What's going on with Pisces? Laguz. Ooh. Well, you know, Pisces, you know, Laguz and Barkana don't really go too well together. This could be like maybe you're releasing emotions or something that maybe that you should do. You know, if you have any, and also make sure that you're following your intuition. I feel that things could be kind of cluttered and because see, Pisces, Laguz is muddy water, and so the water is maybe muddy. All right, it's hard to kind of see which way is which. The good news here is, though, is that there's plenty of light here. There's light right here, and there's light right here, and there's light shedding down on something to do with something about a family member or something. I feel like something from your past to, you know, I was kind of like sitting around thinking, you know, it is Scorpio season, and, you know, I don't really get into the astrology aspect of it, but I was, you know, studying it, and, you know, Scorpio season, Pisces, is talking about, you know, endings and, you know, rebirth. You know what I mean? So that could be going on as well. I see transformation right here. And this is also talking about cycles. See, this is a cycle. You know, it's like a new cycle. It's a transformation. Yeah. And this could be old cycles that demand resolution. And right now, you're kind of like stuck in muddy water here, you know, on this something here with the family member for sure. But the one thing here about Scorpio season here as well is accountability. And this is, you know, this pushes people to face the consequences of their actions. Yeah. And so, you know, you may be actually experiencing that. You may be seeing that in someone else. You know, this person over here has got a lot of ego. So, yeah. Let's pull some cards. What's going on with Pisces? The High Priestess. The High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess there? You know, I feel like this, before I pull another card, you know, the High Priestess is talking, it's Pisces energy again. This is talking about using your intuition and listening to your inner voice. It's going to be very important here because you're in muddy waters. So yeah, make sure you're listening to that little voice. What else? What's going on with Pisces? The King of Pentacles. Money. Money, money. Let's get another card. I'm looking at the rune on here. It's got Hagilez on there. Hagilez is something out of your control, but the meaning of Hagilez, the advice of Hagilez is you can control yourself. Don't let others control you. You can't control what other people do, but you can control yourself. And that's kind of what I feel with this King of Pentacles is talking about. It's also got Digaz in there. You see Digaz there in between it? It's a Bindrune. This is called a Bindrune. And Digaz is transformation. So this is key. Let's get another one. The King of Cups. The King of Cups. Pisces energy again. A lot of Pisces energy, for sure. This is like emotional, this is like handling your emotions. We're a master at it. You see Wang Yu on there. Wang Yu is happiness, and it's also got Gable. And here's Gable right there. Right on here, right there. King of Pentacles. Let's get one more because that's confusing. They could be two different people. It could be, let's get one more card. You got the World. Okay, well that's kind of a good sign there, Pisces. So, you know, the way I'm kind of taking this here is that, you know, this is going to lead you to where you need to go, your intuition with the High Priestess. And, you know, with this World right here, something's closing out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something is closing out, and a deep understanding is coming, you know. Soon you're going to, look at all this light. You've got light here and you've got light here. You're going to soon fully understand someone's motives, feelings, or, you know, something, you know, somebody's inner truths. You know, Pisces, Scorpio season talks about secrets. Yeah. It talks about hidden things. Uh-huh. So, you know, the way I see this, and, you know, I don't know, but I see this as, you know, with these two kings here, I feel this is like emotional maturity and mental stability. This is your mental stability and your emotional security, right? Yeah. And this is some sort of resolution or completion. So I really like that, Pisces. This is the resolution and the completion. I see right here, this is victory. This is victory and success. You know, and if it is if this is talking about two different people here, Pisces, if you had any confusion around them, soon you'll know, you know, what's going on and what it's meant for you. All right? Just make sure that you're trusting your intuition. Make sure you're trusting your intuition, especially with the High Priestess right here. Yeah. Let's get some more cards here. Get some Moonology cards. What's going on with Pisces? I love my Moonology cards. I've been using these almost since day one. What's going on with Pisces? Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. Let's get one more. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Once in a blue moon. That's kind of awesome. I like it. Yeah, I just heard a great big explosion. Now I hear a bunch of sirens. I wonder what's going on. What's going on with Pisces? It's probably nothing that bad. I don't know, maybe. Shailya. I like Shailya. You know why I like Shailya? Because Shailya talks about balance. This is balance. Balance is coming, Pisces. I kind of feel like things have not been balanced, not even close. And Doer. Doer is really, really awesome. It's talking about, you know, you can just tell. It's like, you can tell he's a strong man. This is strength, and it's an honorable man. You can see he looks honorable, and he also looks kind, you know, and that's kind of like sort of what it means. So we'll get into the meetings here in a minute. Let's get one more. And Mewin, the vine. All right. So let's see what's going on with these cards here. All right, so Shailya, like I said, I'm going to find the page here, but Shailya talks about balance, you know, bringing balance. Where the heck is it here? Sorry about that, you guys. Here it is. And this is the willow tree. And, you know, it's also talking about intuition and being closely connected to the phases. This is also talking about being closely connected with the phases of the moon. And it's also talking about romantic feelings, flow of tides and waters. And, you know, I see Laguz over here, but just this really, really muddy water. So, you know, this could be actually with this right here, with Laguz and Barkana, it could be releasing emotions, you know. Yeah. But don't worry here. This is talking about balance, all right? Balance, and make sure that you're using your intuition. Yeah. It's also related with, you know, divination. Again, when I see the word divination, it's just talking about intuition. Yeah. Let's get over here to doer. Where'd doer go? Well, there's Louis, but Louis is the opposite of doer. There we go. Yeah, and this is the oak tree. And, you know, like I said, he looks like a strong man, you know, and oak is strong. Oak is a very strong wood. It's also talking about strength, flexibility, and endurance, or sacred places, and leadership and kindness. He looks like a leader, doesn't he? And, you know, yeah, that's what we are. This is us. Now, you may be feeling something, you know, maybe going on, you know, something secret may be going on, you know, in the background, all right? But, you know, now is the time. You're going to find out what this is anyway, Pisces. And now's the time to just work on the situation, you know. This is talking about your hard work as well, all right? Yeah. Says all your hard work is paid off, and you look really good. Doesn't he look good? Good and majestic, right? That's what it's talking about. This is also talking about how all this garbage here that you'd been going through and all this imbalance has made you so much stronger. This actually represents the immense energy of, you know, force of storms and wind, and it symbolizes endurance, and it's made you much more resilient, Pisces, and I really like that. And it's right next to Muin, and Muin is kind of like, well, it's the vine tree, but it means goals to be realized. So your goals are going to be realized, and celebrating, you know, you're going to be celebrating and seeing results. This is victory and success right here. And remember, like I always say, ice melts. It's a precursor to victory. You know, Muin here symbolizes the metaphor, you reap what you've sown, and now's the time to have fun and rest and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Vine raises the voice of your consciousness and represents creative inspiration and a relaxed, altered consciousness and the strength to reveal truths. See, you're going to find out something. The strength to reveal truths. And this is just like grapes turning into amazing wines. It represents, this could like represent deceit and some sort of delusion. So make sure that you verify any information, you know, before you move forward, okay? And, you know, I also strongly feel that some of you really need to get your rest before you move forward as well, okay? I just feel this with the runes. I see it here in the runes. I see Isa twice. It's very, very important that you're getting your rest. It most certainly is. Let's see what else is going on here with Pisces. Obsessive, fixating to the point of compulsion. This intense focus can be overwhelming. So yeah, don't try to be too obsessive on anything there, Pisces. Slower pace, for sure. This is talking about advice here too. With Laguz right here and Isa here touching it, take things at a slower pace. All right? Yeah, very important. It says here, appreciate the journey rather than just rushing towards your destination. So yeah, make sure you slow down a little bit and get your rest. What else? No discipline. No discipline. Challenging to stay focused, motivated, and take action, leading to feeling stuck. So don't let that happen, Pisces. Stay disciplined. and trust yourself. Stay true to yourself. Well, I figured out what all that noise was out there. It's just a parade. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but I did hear some boom go off. But yeah, it's just a parade. The police are in it. They're turning their sirens on. What's going on with Pisces? Spark of life. Spark of life. Don't sink into hopelessness and despair. For you lives, gosh, what is going on with me? For you lives a spark of life that is undefeated, unbeatable, and you can overcome everything. Your destiny depends upon it. Wow, I had a hard time getting that out. I don't know what is going on with me. I think it's time to get some more glasses. These are pretty worn out. They're about 3 years old. It's time to get new ones for sure. Everything is here. Everything is here. Embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and the now. Live in the present moment and be grateful for what you have. And this is exactly what Gable is talking about here too. You know, feeling grateful. And you know, another thing too, Pisces, is the more grateful that we are, the more blessings will come in. And it's kind of interesting because this is a rune of blessings and gifts. What else? Heart path. It's not worth pursuing a path without passion. This road will only lead you to uncertainty and frustration. Follow your heart and you can't go wrong. Wow, there we go. Awesome. Well, there you have it, Pisces, and I sure hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces? All right, Pisces, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.